My name is Ben Terwilliger. I'm the Executive Director of the Eudora Area Historical Society. And the building at 700 Main Street is one of the oldest and most historical buildings in Eudora. We believe it was built around the year 1897 by a man named Charles Lottholz, who was one of the leaders in the Eudora community in the 1800s. And it was originally home to the Kaw Valley State Bank. It was home to the Kaw Valley State Bank on the first story up until about 1962. And then they built the new Kaw Valley State Bank building in 1962. And so the bank moved down to the new building at 739 Main Street. So the Kaw Valley Bank is probably the oldest business in Eudora. And a lot of people still refer to 700 Main Street as the Kaw Valley Bank building. The first story was also home to the post office from the 1920s until about 1962. The second story was home to what was called the Lothholz Opera House, which could seat about 300 people. And it was used for basically community events, lecturers, speakers, plays. They used to have dances up there. Second story was also home to the first movie theater that was ever known to exist in Eudora in the late 19-teens. When that building was built, it was probably the largest and grandest building in downtown Eudora. As far as I know, there's no evidence of any tunnels in the basement of that building. There's some what I consider to be myths or urban legends about tunnels in that building and others, and as far as I can tell, there's no evidence to suggest any tunnels, and I think it's kind of a silly notion. Some of the myths that get invented that tunnels were built underneath all these buildings so they could go privately without fear of being robbed or something. It's a bit outlandish, some of these theories, but that's just based on the evidence. There's no tunnels. There was the Ziesenis shoemaker shop was located in the basement of the building for a good part of the 1900s. It's been home to a lot of other businesses over the years, and of course the second story is used as a private residence today.